Morning all. Day 2 in Seattle. I'm going to go get some breakfast real quick. I'm for sure go to the Space Needle. After that, I'll figure out what I want to do, because there's a lot to do here. That actually was a pretty good complimentary breakfast. They had a lot of food. I don't feel ripped off there. Well, what I'm going to do is, because I walked around this part of Seattle near my hotel, I walked past the Space Needle at night, so I'm going to show that all lit up. Then I'm going to show going there. So I'm going to for sure do the Space Needle today, because I sure wanted to do that. And then I actually saw there was a harbor cruise open, so I'm going to see if I have time to do that. Then get back here before the game, because apparently there's a pre-game thing for Seattle. That's right at the Armory. That's next to Climate Pledge Arena. So you might as well commingle with the opposition, because it's hockey. We got to be civil. We can not like the other team, but we got to be cordial. We got to be respectful. That's what a hockey fan's about. There you go. Night and day. Literally. A little different, huh? But it'll look really awesome when we're up there. Which is cool, but then you get that. Kind of similar to what I did at New York, a little more extreme, but you know what? Let me show you. See? I can get over it. It's just absolutely gorgeous out here. Oh, sorry. Right at the tippy top here.
But they were good.
Just making sure I get all of the mountains. We don't have those in Michigan, so I like seeing them. Alright, done that. I would still suggest getting like a pass. Like I got the Go City pass, otherwise it's like minimum $50 to go up there on the Space Needle. I don't know if it's worth that kind of money. But now I'm gonna go try to do the harbor cruise, and I'm actually gonna take the monorail, so I'm not so pressed on time. Plus, this will help get to the airport tomorrow morning too, because it's right near where I'm staying. Public transportation's the way to go here.
The next train.
That's the Museum of Pop Culture right here. Thought about going in there. But that's anything like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. It'd be cool to see, but I don't think it'd take harbor tour because I like being on the water and might see some local sea life too. We shall see. Alright. That's what I'm going with. I've heard it's one of the more touristy things. But I said I'm getting out on the water, getting to see things from a different perspective. All for it.
As it's not starboard. Easy for me to remember. All right, as we make our way along the waterfront here, we've got this. It's all Sculpture Park. Sculpture Park is run and managed by the Seattle Art Museum. It opens a little before sunrise, closes a little after sunset, so like gravel and things like that. This actually carries what we call cattle grade grain. So this ship is designed to carry grain to some of our trading partners. So chances are, if you've booked any travel or hotel tours or anything like that online, it went through either Expedia or one of their online partners as well, like Bookings or Kayak or some of the others there. And who was hired by the government to come out here and do a complete survey of Puget Sound. The idea was he was
They say it's a pure winter in Seattle when it's 40 degrees and it's raining and it's blowing. Snow, so I don't think that's too bad.
So the guys who operate these are pretty talented guys. They're longshoremen. It says there. It's about 6 feet. They measure the container ship in length and width, but they also measure them in terms of motion. Pretty stormy. They were leaning over more than they were upright. A couple of the cables that hold those containers on broke. It allowed a handful of messages to be delivered on this area, so they're picking up and dropping off their doors.
That was worth it. That's a good thing if you got that city pass. But I just like being on the water. I like seeing the ocean. Didn't see a whale, but they said there's so many boats that go through this harbor. I don't think I'd want to be around there either. But yeah, just as I said, it gets windy and it gets about 40 degrees here with no rain. Well, guess what it's doing right now? It's raining. But oh well. I personally would take that as a Michigander because rain better than snow. Okay, back on the monorail. Gonna head back to my hotel. Do what I gotta do because the next video is gonna be going to the game. So, go Wings.